Yeah, so I got one today for my roofer out in Indianapolis. I spoke with the maintenance director at a pretty large assisted living facility, about 90,000 square feet. He's about a month in, pretty brand new, and trying to catch up with everything maintenance related. So he was open to us coming out next week for a bit of an introduction and doing a walk through the building to give him updates on the current status of it, and should be a good opportunity to be a resource for them.
Got 2 appointments today. My first one was with my client out in Orlando. It's with a school. They've done some recent roofing work over the past couple of years, but they're currently accepting a bid on one section of the roof. So we're going out there next week to give them a quote on that. Also just got an appointment from my LA client, also roofing. It's a big manufacturing plant. Their main building's about 3,000 square feet, but it's like about 100,000 plus square feet. Also going to be going out giving a roof inspection as well as a quote there. Pretty good one.
Set an appointment for one of our accounting clients in Ohio today. The company we set the appointment with has 6 employees. They have 1 location. Currently kind of in a transition phase. The lady that's done their books for the last 20 years just retired, so they're kind of looking around for someone to do that, as well as they're open to us kind of taking a look over their taxes and everything to see if we can become the accountant for that side of things. So we have that set for next week. It should be a pretty good one.
Got 1 appointment today for my Akron HVAC client. I spoke to the maintenance director at a convention center. They have about 27 units. They've been with their current contractor for a while, and it's been at least 5 years since they've even had a secondary opinion. So we're headed out there next Tuesday to provide them a quote and see if we can get them a better rate for preventative maintenance.
Yeah, so I was able to get an appointment for my IT client in Chicago. I had reached out to the IT manager. We actually spoke before, towards the beginning of this year. It wasn't a good time for him, so he wanted me to reach back out, at the beginning of Q2. So I gave him a call, kind of repitched him, and he was open for a meeting. I set it for in like the beginning of beginning of May, and they had about 150 users. Had a mixed hybrid of physical servers and virtual servers, 3 locations, and it should be a really good opportunity for us. They do outsource for different IT services, so looking forward to it.
Got an appointment with a company out in Oxnard. They have 20 users, 1 server, and 2 locations, and they had some server problems come up, so it should be a pretty good meeting.
I set 2 appointments for my HVAC client. One is in San Antonio for a hotel. They're looking for a new vendor, so hopefully we can get in there and make a relationship with them. My other one is in Austin, and it is for a manufacturing company. My client is wanting me to push towards that, and we got him into one, and hoping that we can win that one as well.
I just got a new roofing appointment for my Buffalo client, and it's with a apartment complex, about 60,000 square feet, 7+ buildings. And I've been in talks with the superintendent previously. We were just looking to find a time that works. So I called them, and funny part, I asked if they had roof access. These are like 8 or 10-story buildings, so it's kind of funny. But we got everything we need, and we're going to go out and see them next Friday. It'll be a good one.
Happy Friday. What we got going on? Who's got some good proposals or deals? Let's hear them real quick.
ECS closed the deal for 7,200 MRR. Pretty good one. I lead it.
Who's next?
NASDAQ closed the deal for around 4K.
Nice.
QuickTech's got a couple out. We've got a roach treatment project for $147,000, a rodent proofing project for $45,000, a rodent trapping project for $20,850, and then a monthly pest treatment for $2,500 MRR.
Secure Tech on the very first appointment closed the deal. I got the guy on the phone, he wanted cabling, he wanted it at his house, which I didn't know quite exactly what that meant. Turns out it's the biggest landholder and land developer in like 6 counties in Michigan. His house is bigger than most commercial buildings, and then he's sending us out to all his commercial buildings after that.
Go ahead, come on.
All right.
Who's next? Donald Trump. Almost fine. Anybody else? Somebody else has got something. Nothing?
Clay got one.
Come on, Ross. There we go.
Deal for 1,800 monthly reoccurring.
That's all? Any exciting appointments we're looking forward to? Maybe not a proposal yet, but mind melter appointments, bangers. Raj?
Talk about BCS is in like the reference stage of conversation for a 22 camera. It's looking really good.
713 is expecting to get a proposal out. 1,000 users across multiple states. They want to redo all of their security camera systems, starting with 15 locations in Atlanta, then moving to their 10 locations in Houston, where the client is based.
Very nice. That's it? Okay, cool. I got some cash money for Lauren Scott. Give her a round of applause. Reminder, guys, reviews are very, very big deal. One, people go and check us out. They want to see nice reviews. And two, search engines and artificial intelligence and all that stuff, you know, combs the internet and reads what people say about us. And it's important. It helps us rank well. And I hope it helps the internet basically form an opinion on us, if that makes sense. So if you ever see us responding to reviews, right, there's a reason why we do it, especially if we got a cranky customer or two who we think might have been out of bounds, right, or needs to have their perspective changed. In other words, was a guy recently closed a business, said like, hey, this is brutal, blah, 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 you know. So we address it very seriously, and we'll even do a video, and it helps people understand. It's almost like if you've ever gone to look a place up and there's only 5-star reviews and there's no negative review at all, it looks like a little fishy, you know? So if we've got a stinker every now and then, it's not the end of the world. It actually kind of helps us, but that doesn't mean that we want to stop trying to get 5-star reviews. We want as many 5-star reviews as we can. So go grab some, and it is totally okay, and even encouraged to let your client know, hey, if you give me a 5-star review, I will get a cash bonus, okay? That's okay. We won't pay your client for a review because that is unethical, but it's totally fine that you guys will be rewarded for doing a good job, okay?
We're working on a doppelganger for Monday. We've got several really great ones so far, so keep them coming till tonight, end of day. Thanks.
Cool. Glenn's working on e-sign. He's doing a pretty good job. We've gotten that started, and then I've been starting on our messaging feature, and that's looking pretty good so far.
That's awesome. That's very cool. I saw the preview of it, right? So instead of having clients go online and use BoldSign or DocuSign or whatever, we will have our own, and it's pretty darn close. Looks great. That means that we will be able to start sending contracts on behalf of our customers and seeing when your prospects are opening them and managing it, and so on and so forth. And that's going to give us a lot of control. One of the reasons why we had difficulty doing that before is because one client might use DocuSign, another guy might use Adobe, or whatever. There's a bunch of different options. If we get on one standard platform, it'll be a lot easier for us to control it and manage it, and ultimately help you guys get more deals, more commission. And I think that's pretty much all I got. Lauren?
There is a new Arsenal website being developed right now. So that's in the works too. So we will be getting rid of the older website eventually and pushing in a new, more modern website.
We're doing a lot of this without necessarily having a website that is set up to perform like on inbound, right? Lauren and I are taking some of their knowledge and helping us get a website that will help people find us online. It's going to really help us get more customers and experience more growth. Matt?
2 new testimonials are out, as well as a podcast. If you guys see those on LinkedIn, please like and repost those. We need people to see those.
Anybody else? That's all. All right, guys. Do we have new hires starting?
We got like 3 people starting on the 27th, so not next week, the following week. 2 here, 1 at SEMO. Got offers out for probably some more on these dates and some after that. So, yeah, handful of people getting restarted.
We're cranking. And then later today, Trey and I, we're going out to Maryville University to meet the president. They have a new president. We're going to kind of establish that relationship and tell them what we got going on at the campus. Try to get a bigger spot. Try to convince them to, advertise and market us a little more thoroughly to send more candidates our way. So, a lot of things are cooking. I will say, if you do not already go onto our YouTube channel and watch the software updates that Matt, Brigham, Glenn, Chris do, please do, because it's going to give you like a tutorial on some of the new features and things that we're dropping all the time. Even if you don't use it a whole lot, you'd be able to coach your client and tell them, hey, you have this available to you. Does that make sense? Cool, guys. All right, go have a great lunch.
Yeah, I got one today for one of my IT clients in Rochester, and it's about 75 users, so hopefully it'll be a good one.
First one I got was for an IT client out in Oxnard. It's with a company that does a lot with the military space, so they have some very complex regulations going on, want some penetration testing, as well as some other things done just to ensure they're under compliance. So that's right up my client's niche. Should be a good conversation coming up here.
I was calling for Schneider Roofing this morning in St. Louis, and I set an appointment for a manufacturing company about 16,000 square feet.
Got one for my roofer out in Seattle. It's a center that is having some issues. They don't have a maintenance contract in place, always dealing with leaks, looking for a roofing partner. So going to go out there, show them what it would look like to get under a preventative maintenance contract with us, as well as inspect the roof for them and possibly patch up some of those leaks they got going on.
Booked a great appointment with my client out in Detroit, 45 user law firm. Should be a good one.
I just got an appointment for my Virginia clients. I got off the phone with the general manager for a hotel, and he said they are actively getting bids for their office TPO section of the building. And there's also a second half of the building that's all the units themselves, and it's a little rough, about 20-year-old built-up roof, so it's going to need some work here soon. So we're going to go out and just give them a bid on what that might cost as well. So looking forward to this appointment and on to the next one.